All right, y'all. We're back to the video. We're back to the reaction pack. So let's talk about it. So tomorrow is the last day of women's college basketball this season. So before we get into this, that will happen tomorrow. Let's just look at the whole tournament, and I'll tell you guys who I think is going to win. Looking at this top bracket right here, South Carolina pretty much steamrolled through everybody. They start playing with their food when it came to Indiana, but they was able to pull that off. North Carolina winning that was easy. Um, Oklahoma, this was a good game. Blowout, this was a good game. Iowa winning Holy Cross, obviously. West Virginia, Iowa beating them was obvious. Colorado got smoked. Now, let's get into these games down here. LSU beating Rice, obviously. Beating, what was this? Mississippi something. Got them out the way. Almost beat them by 30. LSU beating UCLA. We gonna save these games. We gonna save these. Let's save those. Let's get down here. Texas, Alabama. Okay. King Juju carrying these two games. Played Baylor. Barely beat them. Lost to UConn. Yeah. Yeah. Now let's get into the real games. South Carolina beating Indiana, Oregon State. I mean, that was kind of predicted. Iowa beating LSU. It's all Kimmy's fault. Kim Mulkey made no adjustments. Caitlin Clark said, F this team. I'm pulling from 40. Screaming at y'all. Sent Flaugier to the booth. Sent Angel Reese to a downward spiral. Has the whole media talking about her. Van Lith is transferring. Sent them to the back rooms. Almost had an OKC meltdown. Oklahoma City Thunder meltdown. Now we get down here. The Final Four. Elite Eight, UConn beating USC. Texas losing to NC State was nuts. I would have thought it would been Texas versus South Carolina and then UConn versus Iowa, but it is what it is. Which led to these two games from last night. Those two games, YouTube obviously was hating. So if you guys want to watch those games, the link to those games will be in the comment section or in the description, both, either or, but they'll be down below. So you guys go check that out. South Carolina destroyed NC State in the third quarter. I mean, that was like, come on now, like South Carolina obviously gonna beat them. But this game right here, this game showed a lot. I mean, Caitlin Clark struggled, Paige struggled. I kind of want to say I told y'all so, but it's gonna be a Disney Channel kind of ending for Caitlin Clark. I said this. I'm gonna keep saying it. Haley Van Lith once again is guarding Caitlin Clark. Got smoked 2 years in a row. That started it from last year. Who was she? Who was Caitlin Clark playing? Haley Van Lith. That's where that came from. You can't see me. Now we head to this year. Cooked her again. That's how Iowa ended up being in the Final Four. Aaliyah Edwards can't set a screen, which then ultimately helped Iowa win the game. And now we got South Carolina versus Iowa. Which now leads to this. Who do I have winning tomorrow's game? Iowa is a plus 200. South Carolina is a negative 275, meaning South Carolina is the favorites to win this game. I have my money on South Carolina win. Even though 55% of y'all are saying Caitlin Clark and the Clarkies is going to win the game, I feel as if South Carolina is going to win, but you can't count out Disney Channel. And when I say Disney Channel, you can't count out FanDuel, Underdog, Prize Picks, the elite sport betting apps. You can't bet against those because you never know. It could be pre Camila Cardoso, the 6'7", 3 fouls in the first half. Watkins with 2 fouls. They can't play defense. Now here come Caitlin Clark shooting from 50 and they start going in. And then last game, see stuff like this. And y'all know I don't have no problem with Caitlin Clark and the Clarkies. I gave y'all the nickname. Y'all deserved it. Y'all be there 3 hours before Caitlin Clark even played. Y'all show true dedication to Caitlin Clark. And I applaud you guys for that. But some of y'all do too much. I don't understand why I can't just watch a regular basketball game and I gotta see videos like this on Twitter and TikTok. Let's watch this together. Just this the first part. Because this video has C Ride music in it. But just watch this together. Nah. This is AI. So don't come in here talking about, oh, man, it's fake. Obviously, it's fake, but let's just hear this out.
Nah, nigga, I own the league. Shit was light. These stiff wig ass hoes can't guard me.
Out of here on TikTok and on Discord and Twitter.
Nah, nigga, I own the league. Shit was light. These stiff wig ass hoes can't guard me. Nah, nigga, I own the league. Shit was light. These stiff wig ass hoes can't guard me.
That's what I gotta hear on TikTok, Twitter, and Discord. Why do I have to watch videos like this? See, this is what make me not like people. And I'm not that type of person. I give people their flowers when it's needed to. Caitlin Clark is the Taylor Swift of basketball. Taylor Swift has the Swifties. Caitlin Clark has the Clarkies. We've been through this. But when I gotta watch videos like this,
nah, nigga, I own the league. Shit was light. These stiff wig ass hoes can't guard me.
it's like, man, like now you have to watch her lose. Cause now I just want to see what will she say if they lose. Cause they've been winning this whole tournament. It's just like I gotta sit here and watch this. When it comes to some Caitlyn, not all of you guys, some of y'all, y'all are respectful people. But some of y'all too though, some of y'all just act like this. Y'all just Caitlin Clark chum bucket workers. Like, man.
What's going on here?
Some of y'all just saying all hail Caitlyn. No, we need the whole bikini bottom scene. That's how some of y'all behave. Where is that? Playing top Kate Topolis. Kate Topolis. That's where some of y'all be living at. And then this be Caitlin Clark right here screaming in the middle. Or doing the you can't see me, either one. Or this probably her screaming in the back. Caitlin Clark just owning y'all. Like, come on, bro. Let's just watch a basketball game.
We know into slaves. Squidward, Sandy, Mrs. Puff, even Gary.
You even got Gary saying, "Oh hell, Caitlyn." Like, come on, man. Like, we can't just watch a regular basketball game. I gotta hear that from y'all all day. Like, come on, man. But, anyways, I got South Carolina winning because it's time to go house shopping in Indiana now. It's time. Y'all got about 2 weeks till she's going to the Fever. It's time. I got South Carolina winning. They haven't lost since last April, but You can't count on Disney Channel, the fan duels, the prize picks, underdogs, those elite sporting apps. Stalky gonna be playing like Meg the Stallion. She gonna be down there scrapping with a 6'8" basketball player getting boards. Caitlin Clark shooting 10 to 12 free throws in the first half, at least 8. Just all fouls. So who knows? Let's read comments before we get out of here, because I don't want this video to be too long. This person says South Carolina, they got post star players and sniper shooters and a bench. Do I need to say more? I think people think Iowa can beat South Carolina crazy glazing. Skip Bayless Burner's account. NCAA will try to rig it for Iowa. They have who they want to be a story. Yeah, it's Disney Channel for you. LOL. 52% of Iowa is nuts. Y'all some riders. Gotta compete the media driven Cinderella story and have Iowa win. It's part of the script. The Clarkey script. If it's not rigged, South Carolina. Hart says Iowa, Head says South Carolina. South Carolina by 15. If South Carolina comes out swinging like they did versus North Carolina, Iowa has no chance. You got LeBron Sunshine profile picture. They're gonna rig it for Iowa just like they did against UConn. Yeah, and I said that in a video last night. Link is in the comments or description, maybe both. When you build like a Mercedes truck and you set a screen like this, they gonna call it. Leah Edwards is a swole body. So when she set a screen and she did this, the football cuff, they gonna call it. She did a little one of them. And I felt like even that last play should have been ISO for Page. Go to work, win the game, or tie the game, something. But it is what it is. This person's been a fan of South Carolina since birth. Just hope they don't rig it for Iowa. Trust me, they will. All right, we're gonna see. South Carolina they out for revenge. Last year, South Carolina lost to Iowa. Just keep that in mind. How was the Final Four last year? Like it was LSU or Virginia Tech and Iowa versus South Carolina. And Iowa sent under. Didn't they lose like what, 1 or 2 games last year? South Carolina and Caitlin Clark sent them home. They haven't really lost since then. So you know they're gonna be alpha lick back, just like Caitlin Clark was last week. Yeah. So we gonna see him. He might rig it, man. I don't know. Team Caitlin. Let's go! So happy for the women. Right? There ain't no way Caitlin Clark is being a complete South Carolina team. Okay. South Carolina can't let it be close. This is the comment I want to see. All we game. I can't say that word. You know how YouTube get. Gotta do is lock down Crybaby Clark and get her frustrated like Nika did. Don't let the rest frustrate us because they want Crybaby Clark to win. Iowa is weak. Caitlin Clark dropping 50. Interesting. Caitlin Clark drinks some go off juice, scores 38, 18, and 7. Caitlin Clark is not a horse like that. She's not snagging no almost 20 boards. She's not even strong enough to be doing all that. Like, what are you talking about? Last night, I ain't gonna lie, last night showed me something about Iowa though. It's like sometimes Iowa plays like Rick Randoms, like they don't know what they're doing, but when it matters most, they come up clutch. Because Caitlin Clark was just throwing up 50 footers. And then most of them was just, and then the rest of the team was just throwing the ball off the backboard and off the rim. But hey, Kate Morton, She just turned to Kyrie Irving last night, so we'll see how that goes. Caitlin Clark. I want Iowa to win, but after what I saw last night, I think SC has the advantage. My head says South Carolina, my heart says Iowa. You gotta stand on business. You gotta stand on. You gotta be all hail Caitlin. We went through this just 10 minutes ago. You gotta say all hail Caitlin. Beautiful black queens of South Carolina will absolutely destroy snow bunnies of Iowa. That's hecka funny. Beautiful black queens of South Carolina will absolutely destroy snow bunnies of Iowa. Whoa! Monkey only queens in recent Disney movies. Interesting. People only choosing Iowa because of Caitlin Clark. Refs cheating for Iowa, so they cheated against Iowa in last year's championship. They called a foul last night, and now they're a conspiracist, and now you're conspiracists. Okay, it depends on who the refs have their money on. Excuse me. If y'all think they rigged the UConn game for Iowa, then pray the refs rig this game too. Yeah, man, we gonna see. Like I say I got South Carolina winning, but you never know. The Clarkies, they might do some razzle dazzle, and they might get the dub. So Caitlin Clark can be in that conversation with them because if we look at Iowa's journey to the championship, Holy Cross, dog walk. This the game where Caitlin Clark pretty much crashed out, threw the ball off her face. West Virginia, this was the only team I seen that was really physical with Iowa, but Iowa was able to get that done. Colorado put them on a leash. Haley Van Lith can't play defense. Aaliyah Boston apparently can't set screens. So now we got South Carolina. Battle of the number ones. Who is the true number one? Find out tomorrow, Sunday, 12 p.m. Be there, be square. Let's see who's a real champion. Is it Caitlin Clark and the Clarkies? Or a team that hasn't lost since last April in South Carolina? Who is the real champion? Find out tomorrow. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.